It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. Your whole dating life, you've been taught that if I'm the nice guy, if I really, really, really like her and be emotional, the perfect guy, she'll love me back because I'm loving her. You've been taught that you need to overinvest, chase, neediness, in hopes of getting a little bit of attention from her. Not even guaranteeing the relationship, just getting a little bit of attention. Which you might, but in reality, it's breadcrumbs. I literally just finished reading the book The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli. And this was a challenge. Specifically about how to handle problems the powerful way. And this can go as deep as relationships, not even just like business or politics, which is like kind of the main area of focus with this book. But let's just say when I finished reading this gave me new like keys to unlock limiting beliefs that I once had and that I most likely know you still have as well. So let's destroy them. You need to start being feared. Are people scared of you? And I don't even mean just physically, because I know if you're watching this type of video, it's kind of a non-guarantee. It's kind of a guarantee you've been hit in the gym consistently now. Like, you do look pretty intimidating, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Your biceps are 18 inches. You've got a big chest. You've got a big back. You've got big legs. You look pretty fearful physically. But do your words match that? Or are you emotionally reckless in the dating game? Do you think you can't upset the girl you're speaking to because that will make her lose interest? So you do everything possible to make her happy. You rock up exactly on time. You message her instantly back. Like, you reply instantly. You like all of her photos. You may even comment. Good morning text. You do everything in the early stages of trying to attract this girl. Now, bro, this might come across as extremely manipulative, but let's be real. The early phases of meeting someone, it's quite literally meant to be exciting because you don't know each other. There is so much mystery involved. Now, I don't want to overcomplicate it here, and I want to kind of dumb this down for you and keep it pretty simple. But which guy comes across as more attractive to the girl in the early phases of dating? The guy who only spikes one emotion in her, that is happiness, because he agrees with everything she says. He never pisses it off. He never says what he actually feels like doing. He just agrees. Yes, 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 yes. She even leads and he still agrees. The only emotion being spiked for that guy, for that girl, is happiness. Which you've been taught, if you're happy, you're going to be happy and you're just going to, yes, I'm happy, so I'm going to date you. I'm just happy. But that's it. There's no excitement. This other guy, he's not only making her happy, he's also maybe making her sad, maybe making her excited, maybe making her jealous, maybe making her angry, maybe making her laugh. I don't know. So many other emotions. He's making her feel something. The feminine is emotional. They love emotions and not just happiness. They want to feel everything. So by you being overly agreeable, bro, it's like the least masculine trait you can have. And this used to be the case with younger Adrian, not even in terms of relationships, just with his guy friends. He would agree with them on everything because he was too scared to say his own word. I had this fear of coming across as almost like, oh, I'm breaking rules, so I can't say that. I won't raise my hand in the classroom because what if I say the wrong thing? The teacher might get upset, people might laugh. That was me my whole high school life. I would only raise my hand to answer questions I was like most certain to. But when you live life like that, in business, in school, in dating, you're not living up to your masculine essence. You don't have your own trust in your own word. So what makes you think people are going to trust you just because you agree with everything? What's another example of this? Let's say your friends want to play soccer instead of basketball, but you really want to play basketball today at lunchtime. But you don't communicate that feeling you have because you want to be loved. It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. You want that. This creates the masculine presence where I can just sit down and not even say a word. And you can kind of like feel my energy. And that comes across as so attractive. Because the masculine guy listens very carefully and then shares his word of honor, if you want to call it. Because the masculine, his words are the truth. Every word you say from this point on in time is the truth. And that's how you project respect. Because I guess another limiting belief you're probably having now is that you say, oh, Adrian, people will see my value eventually. They just don't know me yet. Just wait till my winter arc, until I level up even bigger. People will see my value eventually. Bro, that's cope. That's like living in the future and just coping when all you have is the now. You're meant to project your value now. That is how you gain respect in the present moment. Why is your brain so stressed and worried about the future? Which, yes, it's good, like great. But what are you doing right now? The fact that you just said that shows me how not even present you are and how much anxiety you have, how much you stress about future results. Bro. A girl can tell instantly if you're present. Like, they can read your micro expressions a lot better than you think. I've noticed with my girl, if I'm just like lackadaisical, if I'm, what's the word? Disassociating for like 0.5 of a second, maybe I just got some random thought in my head about YouTube. I don't know, something random. I look away for 0.5 of seconds. I'm not present. And they can pick up on that instantly. So I know right now, if you're the type of guy who constantly worries, constantly thinks about if he's going to say the right or wrong thing, everything's just all over the place. You don't have much control over your brain. So what makes you think you have much control over yourself. You have to embody respect in yourself before anyone else can believe you. Because think of it like this. If you're the type of guy who says, no one respects me, but I know 6 months from now I'm going to get all my respect. That's purely because of the fact that right now you don't even respect yourself. You know you make decisions which you deep down don't want to make. Like saying yes 24/7. Being over apologetic. Not calling people out when they make a mistake or do something wrong to you. Not to me, but to you. This whole time, you've let people get away with too much for too long. It needs to stop. You're not fearful. People can look you dead in the eyes and not even flinch. And this right now should piss you off. This should piss you off so much that you're like, oh, Adrian, you know what? You're actually right. In school, I just get pushed around. I get no attraction from girls. I always just be super nice, but that doesn't really work in my favor. I am going to start to say what's actually on my mind. I am actually going to start to become more fearful and intimidating. Not because I'm rude or narcissistic or a bad person, but because I need to do that in order to gain respect and become more powerful in the right way. If I don't feel like playing soccer, I'm not going to play soccer. And I'm going to play basketball. And I don't care if it's by myself. I don't care if friends join me. I just know I'm playing basketball instead of soccer. See how much like energy that gives you? Okay, I know my friends don't post content, and I know they might give me shit for posting content, but I'm just gonna post content. Younger me from 6 months ago wouldn't drink water mid-video because I feel like I'm not keeping your attention span, but I just did it because I wanted to do it. And it makes me more masculine. I'm just doing whatever I feel like doing. I'm a man of my word. I don't over-agree in thinking that that will make me more loved and respected. Because it really doesn't. It hurts whoever I'm speaking to, and it hurts me deeper inside if I have the balls to admit it. I know where your mind's racing now. You're starting to get these thoughts that, oh, Adrian, being selfish is bad. I can't be selfish. If I be selfish, she's not going to know my true value and she's not going to want to see me. So that's why I be nice, because when I be selfish, she doesn't even give me attention. So why bother? Bro, when you be selfish, in some ways. Now, I'm not saying be a complete tight ass and never give or never be thoughtful. No. But let's say if you were to become 10% more selfish than your current self, that just showcases to her that your time has value and that it means something for you to be on this planet right now. Imagine being the type of guy who's always available, makes the girl his number one, which is a lesson in the way of the superior man. Your girl doesn't want you to be her number one. And you just neglect everything about yourself because you think coming across as selfish is bad as well. So you would just do whatever it takes to see her. Maybe you're seeing your girl 7 times a week. So maybe this girl you're texting right now, you think by texting her constantly, trying to make plans, I'm free Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You think that's working in your favor, bro. But it's just killing your chances.
Let me get shit. Have a shower.
Self-prioritization is power and not being a people pleaser. Finally, you're thinking that women want a perfect man. Adrian, if I'm not perfect in every single area, if I make no mistakes, she's gonna love me. They want the perfect man. That's what they say. So I'm gonna be that. And I'm never gonna upset her. I'm just gonna always agree with her and be perfect. It's not that they want a perfect man. And if it is, I guess the definition of perfect is different. They want a grounded, present, masculine man who doesn't shy away from his own masculinity and he's tamed in it. His word is his honor. What he says goes. He sets boundaries. He leads. He controls the frame. That's, I guess, what perfect means. Perfect does not mean I'm never going to upset her. I'm never going to do what I actually want to do. I'm not. You can lead. You. It's not that, bro. Niccolo Machiavelli was alive like, what, 500 years ago? I believe. The 1500s, he was a ruler. Yes, 500 years ago. And he had this understanding of power that no one else knew. He was known for just being so ruthless with what he had to say. Now, I'm not saying for you to be some ruler and reach this level of power. But let's just say it's better to have a little bit of power than no power. Because the guy who's down here will always get treated like poo. And I don't want that to be you. Your actionable step for this video is I want you right now to start to control the frame of your life a whole lot better than what you currently do. And how can you do this? I want you right now to look at your friends and ask yourself a deep question. Do they come across as high value, masculine guys who lead, or low value? If the answer is low value, that makes you low value because you're not doing something about it to fix that situation. You're literally one of them. You're not special. You're literally trying to keep them happy. So everything I've said in this video applies to your friendship group strongly because you haven't took action in that department, let alone your own self-improvement. Environment is everything. If you hang around 5 masculine guys, you are going to become the 6. Whereas if you hang around 5 low testosterone motherfuckers, that's going to creep in your brain, bro. That's really, really, really going to creep in your brain. And it should be your duty. It should be your mission to not allow that weakness to go into you. And now you already get even more limiting beliefs. Like everything I just said in this video doesn't even matter because now you're thinking, oh, but Adrian, they'll get mad if I leave the group chat. They'll shed tears. They'll give me shit. Brother! All of that is growth and progress. It just means you've spiked something inside of them because they see you as above them. Zoom out. If you stop being a people pleaser in your friendships, you're probably going to stop being a people pleaser in your relationships and dating life. You're probably going to attract more girls. You're more of a man of your word. You're more masculine. It applies everywhere. And it's the same thing with being disciplined. If one person isn't disciplined over his body, if he's not physically fit, he's probably so undisciplined in every single other area of his life. Just how his face and demeanor looks. I can tell just from someone's face and demeanor if they're disciplined or not. And right now I'm looking at you. And honestly, bro, it's not that you're not disciplined. It's that you can be a lot more disciplined. And if you have that mindset that I can accomplish more, I can do more, I can be better, that's what it's all about. Just becoming a better man. Don't worry about all of the other stuff. Just have the focus, have the mission, have the goal of becoming a man who demands respect. He doesn't cope, he doesn't make excuses. He doesn't try to keep everyone happy. He's logical, disciplined, intelligent, and masculine. The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli. I hope this video motivated or educated you. I am currently doing one-on-one self-improvement coaching. It will be the second link in the description. Make sure to click the subscribe button and also a little bell icon so you're kind of like reminded when I do upload these types of videos so you can watch them and educate yourself as soon as humanly possible. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.